All right, on this one, we have an x squared term, a y squared term, and the coefficients are the same sign. So that is the situation for a circle. So our standard form for a circle is x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. So it's different from the others. So they all have their own special style. So let's look at this one. Gather your x, gather your y. I move my constant to the other side. All right, pull out the 4, so the lead coefficient is 1. Ugh. All right, the reason I said is because this is odd, but we can handle it, we can handle it. Half of 25, half of 5 is 5 halves. And squaring 5 halves, we get 25 fourths. So over here, half of 8, 4 squared is 16. What did I really add? 4 times 25 fourths. I really added a 25. What did I add? 4 times 16 is 64. All right, the perfect square. Oh, yeah, the perfect square that was created is x minus 5 halves squared and y minus 4 squared. When we have negative 81, 25, and 64 comes out to an 8. All right, we're not in standard form until there's no value in front of the x and y term. So I see a 4 and a 4. So I have to divide it. Divide each term by 4 to change it to a 1. All right, so this has all the secrets of our circle. The center is at 5 halves 4, and this represents r squared. Get that out of the view here. This is r squared. So the square root is the radius. All right, so I'm ready for graphing. So we go over 2.5 and up 4. And we draw a circle with a radius of square root of 2, which is a little over about 1.4. So indicate to me what your radius is. All right, last up for our show tonight. 9x squared plus 4y squared minus 54x minus 8y minus 59 equals 0. Okay, the only one we have left to do is when the x squared term and the y squared term have the different coefficients with the same sign. They're both positive or both negative. That is the ellipse. So the ellipse has a standard form plus equals 1. Or sometimes it's the other way, where we have the x minus h squared is the b. The b is under the x squared term, and the a is under the y squared term. With ellipse, the a is considered to be the larger one. A is greater than b. All right. So on this one, we'll know what we have in a minute. So let's pull our x together and our y together. The constant on the other side. Pull out the 9 before we complete the square. Pull out the 4. Go back in and complete the square. Half of 6 is 3, but it's really a 9 times a 9, so I add 81. Really a 4. So 9 times x minus 3 plus 4 times y minus 1 equals 144. We're in standard form when this equals 1. So we'll divide everything by 144. So we end up with x minus 3 over 16 plus y minus 1 over 36 equals 1. All right, now we can tell whether we have this one, which is when the x squared term, when the larger value, which we call a, is under the x squared term, that is a horizontal. When the larger term is under the y squared term, it's a vertical. So what do we have? Well, we have the larger term. This is our a. This is a squared, so a is 6 and b is 4. So we have our a term under the y squared term. So this is a vertical. All right, so ready for graphing. These are my favorite. All right, so you find the center, 3, 1. And from the center, you go up 6 and down 6. And from the center, you go to the left 4 and the right 4. And you draw in your ellipse. It's not a football and it's not a diamond. All right. Hopefully you can start making your index card so that you can pull all this together and be able to do well on Thursday's test. All right, have a good day or evening. See you on Wednesday.